Hey everybody, welcome to Mortgage Today for Wednesday, June 5th, 2024. And oh, what a day it was. UMBS opened green, but turned red in the first hour. They were down 3 basis points there in the first hour after opening up on the positive side. Bonds gave up a small amount of yesterday's gains early in the overnight session, but it got it right back during European hours. ADP Employment data was the first big hitter of the day. It came in at 252,000 on a 275,000 forecast. It was 292,000 previously. Job gains and pay growth are slow going into the second half of the year, according to Nella Richardson, chief economist at ADP. The labor market is solid, but we're monitoring notable pockets of weakness tied to both producers and consumers. Manufacturing was particularly weak, which was confirmed by the ISM survey yesterday. Goods producing job growth was basically flat as gains in construction offset losses in manufacturing and natural resources. Wage inflation continues to work its way downward, although the 5% increase we are seeing for job stayers is probably enough to keep inflation from falling to the Fed's 2% target, given the productivity growth has been running close to 0%. ISM Services PMI came in at 53.8 on a 50.8 forecast. It was 49.4 previously. ISM Employment came in at 47.1 on a 47.1 forecast. It was 45.9 previously. ISM Prices came in at 58.1 on a 59 forecast, 59.2 previously, so that's nice to see that coming down. ISM Business Activity came in at 61.2 on a 53 forecast. That's a pretty big beat right there. Job openings came in well below, falling from a downward revised 8.35 million to 8.06 million in April. A year ago, job openings were 9.9 million. The quits rate held steady at 2.2%. We are starting to see movement in the Fed funds futures as well, with the handicapping moving from 1 cut to 2 this year. The bond market did not stick to its usual script today. An important piece of economic data, ISM Services PMI, came out above the median forecast by an amount that is historically significant, an amount that would almost always result in immediate bond market weakness of at least several basis points in terms of 10-year yields. Unsurprisingly, that happened right away, but then something else happened. Bonds quickly erased the losses and moved to the best levels of the day, where they stayed for the rest of the trading day. It's a bit of a stretch to give credit to components of the data, but it helps. Other explanations include anticipation for more palatable inflation data next week, and in shorter term, tame job creation on Friday's report. UMBS closed the day up 14 basis points at 100.72. The 5.5 gained 21 basis points. That's also nice to see, but at 100.72 on that 6%, that is putting us up here to possibly test that Fibonacci range at 100.872, and basically all of our technical indicators are below us as floors. Another big news that kind of hit overnight and into today is President Joe Biden issued an executive order yesterday imposing new limits on the number of migrants allowed to enter the United States on the southern border once a daily threshold is exceeded. The order allows border officials to turn away those crossing illegally without processing their asylum claims, using a law previously attempted by former President Donald Trump in 2018. Under the policy, which takes effect immediately, asylum requests will be halted once the 7-day average of illegal crossings reaches 2,500 per day. April averaged 4,296 per day.